Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet, and this is game number 2 of the round of 16 series between Elfi, our blue Protoss player, and MorroW, our red Terran player. And yes, this is for DreamHack Valencia, so yes, that is freaking awesome. And yeah, last game, man, Elfi doing some really good stuff. Really good timing attacks. What are these? There's little... I can actually see the 3 blocks. When you click them, it shows there, but when you're not clicking on anything, it actually still shows them. So that's a little bit interesting. It doesn't show the other 3 over there for the upgrades, but yeah, somebody messed up a little bit. They're gonna have to fix that. But whatever. We've seen it. We are moving on. Now it is going to be what these guys do is what they do, and yeah, that's an interesting place to build a supply depot, but you know, why not? So yes, Elfi last game, man, doing some very good timing attacks. Had an extremely early Zealot and double Stalker push out at like the 6-minute mark or something, and MorroW had early command centers, so he had plenty of SCVs to defend with, but unfortunately he did lose quite a few SCVs, just having some Marines just out in the nick of time to try and drive them away using an SCV shield. And then Elfi went straight back, went for extremely fast Colossus tech, got it out there. MorroW just missing the chance to get Vikings out, chose to get Medivacs instead, and yeah, did not work out at all for him. He ended up losing that game. So we are going back into game number 2, and yeah, Elfi with an advantage right here. If he wins this game, he will be moving on to the quarterfinals, and he will be facing either Stardust or Huck. Stardust and Huck, both Protoss players, are going to be in the very next round of 16, which we will be casting, and whoever wins that game will be facing one of these guys in the quarterfinal, which I already said, but yeah, we'll say it again. Here we go, Proxy Pylon coming on down. Are we going to see the infamous 4-gate? I don't know. I mean, given that these guys aren't in Bronze or Silver League, you would expect them to be doing something else, but then again, I mean, why not? Just why not? It works, and maybe he's hoping that MorroW is going for a super early command center again, because a 4-gate, if MorroW is going for a super early command center, would just rip his world apart completely. And I mean, there's really no danger in it, but he is going to be getting out a Stalker first to see this guy, and Stalker definitely going to help him out, especially with 2 guys coming out. Here we go, Proxy Stargate. This has got to be for an Oracle to start whittling out the worker numbers. I can't imagine he'll be wanting a Void Ray, because Void Rays versus Marines, of course, absolutely abysmal. Maybe a Phoenix, but I'm guessing Oracle. Oracle, yeah, destroys worlds and all that sort of stuff, so it's pretty awesome. Now, not too much going on for MorroW. He's going for a fairly early command center, but definitely after barracks, so it gives him a little bit more of a safer way. He's actually got a reactor down here, so he's going to be building up lots of forces nice and fast. SCV just chilling on here, having a nice cliffside walk, enjoying the scenery. And what's this guy? Stalker's going out really fast, but he does not want to be over there. He wants to be over here, because 1 Stalker versus 2 Reapers is not nearly as... Where are you going? Where are you? Come, you useless bastard. That Stalker better come back. The probes are not... They shouldn't be attacking Reapers. I mean, it just doesn't work. Look at that. Here we go. The Stalker just takes one out, and this Reaper was not expecting that Stalker to show up. So they took out quite a lot of guys. Didn't quite work though. He's going to have to run. Meanwhile, the Oracle runs straight into a missile turret. Man, how awesome is that? I got to have a look now. I got to have a look. Look at this guy. He did not know a Stargate was coming, man. How did he know to put down that missile turret if he didn't know a Stargate was coming, man? That is freaking... I tell you what, man. The Protoss player is the one with the Oracle, but the Terran player is the one who can read minds right here. So really insane play here from MorroW, just absolutely pulling it out and doing a fantastic job. The Oracle coming in again, but getting shot in the ass from every single direction. I think this is a second Oracle actually. The other one got taken out by Marines. Taken out a random SCV, but it's going to have to run with all these guys after him. And yeah, the Protoss player, man, must be feeling a little bit frustrated. The Reaper's got so many kills, but the Oracle just didn't do it. I mean, got totally smack bang hit by that missile turret. And the Stargate, man, is not cheap. It's a fairly expensive building, and Oracles are fairly expensive units. Actually, it looks like he managed to save the other Oracle. Wow. That's pretty freaking impressive, and they got 1 kill each, so... Yeah, so he'll have to make do with something of them, because that's a huge amount of minerals that has not bought him squat so far. And he's not a Terran player, he can't lift this guy back. So maybe he's hoping to get up like 3 Oracles, just run in there. I don't think 3 Oracles can take out a missile turret. I'd be interested to find out, but I don't know if he's going to try it. Meanwhile, the Protoss moving out. He wants to get that second base, and I don't blame him, because definitely he needs a second base right now. And here we go, 3rd Oracle. So let's see exactly what these guys can do, because 3 Oracles versus a missile turret. I really am quite interested. Come on. And they're just sitting back there. Maybe they're he's waiting for some ground forces. He's going to send them in at the same time, distract the Marines. Yeah, maybe this is might be a good job. You can even put some thingy bobs down there. But this is actually a lot of Marines, and the bunkers are going to come up just in time. So really, really great job. Just suck in there. And yeah, these forces have no choice but to just not go in there. There we go, the Oracles are all going, but the MorroW is so quick, so fast on the upkeep, repairing those within a fraction of a second. And that's elfi, man, is just every single tactic he's tried has failed, man. He's tried to take out the missile turret, he's tried to take out the SCVs, he's trying to do everything he can, and MorroW is just shutting him down time and time again, and it's just awesome play. That's really all it is, just awesome play there for MorroW. And elfi is, I'm going to say he's behind at the moment. His Nexus has only just come up, whereas MorroW's had his for quite a while. And look at this worker count, man, 13 workers behind. He's going to try and catch up, but I don't think it's going to happen. And yeah, MorroW is definitely getting a bit of a faster starport than last time. And what is he? He's building medevacs again, so I guess he's not too worried about Colossus. There we go, these guys coming in. And this poor bastard, man, you can see he's even attacking the ones to low health. I don't know if that was just awesome micro or just luck. But yeah, regardless, really good stuff. And there's still 1 Reaper here. He's got 2 kills above his mantle, 2 probe heads. He'd like to get a couple more when the Protoss isn't watching, and I believe he can do it, actually. He's in a perfect position to do it, and maybe MorroW's just forgot about him. But here we go. Going to wipe out some random stuff. I don't think they're going to attack the factory. That'll just be a waste of their charge. But what have we got going on? It does look like High Templar coming out for elfi. So he's tried Oracles. They didn't really work. He tried a little bit of a push in here. It didn't really work. His Stargate is going to get absolutely owned here. So he's thinking about Storms right now. And Storms are a pretty good option. There's a very large amount of Marines, a couple of Marauders. So Storms will do very well if he can pull it off. Now, we do not see any Ghost tech coming down for MorroW. He doesn't know about the Storms. And I'm not sure if he's going to find out about the Storms anytime soon. If elfi does a good job at keeping them hidden. But the High Templars are out with the front of his army, and the factory is out there. So if he's smart, he'll take out this factory. I don't know if he knows it's there, but he's got to take it out, and he's got to take it out without showing off the High Templar, because that's just too much information to give MorroW. But it looks like the factory is going to go for a round trip, try and see what's over there. The Templar Archives is all the way over there, so he does have a decent chance of taking this out. But wow, look at this, the 2 Oracles still going around, trying to hit some stuff up. But they might get sideswiped here by the Terran army. They don't even kill the Marine. They nearly kill it, but not quite. And they're just going to shift back. And the factory, oh, here we go. These guys, does he see this? He does not quite see the High Templar over there. The Oracles are going to get knocked off again, but they got a nice, is it the vision thing on these guys? So the Protoss player will see everything that these guys see, so that's pretty great. And yeah, the factory, come on, wrong key. Did he see the High Templar? I do not know. I don't know if he's seen... There we go. He sees the High Templar right now. Are you paying attention, MorroW? There we go. He is paying attention. He must have seen them before because that is a Ghost Academy on the way. And MorroW definitely has his shit together right here. So, getting down the third base. MorroW already has the third one down. He's got a Ghost Academy. We're going to see a crapload of ghosts come out very, very soon. And it's going to be Snipe and EMP all the way on those High Templars. And yeah, MorroW looking so strong, so confident in this game. And I mean, other than not killing these oracles yet, I think he's done everything beautifully. Yeah, so it's just I don't know. Are these guys ever going to die? I am not sure. Oh, he's found a sweet spot here. He's going to take about 4 or 5 workers out. So there we go. But a nice stim in there, and this guy, oh come on, just manages to survive with 5 kills. So that's pretty sweet. This factory is just going to be sitting there. I do not know why he hasn't taken this out yet. Probably because he's only got like 3 stalkers. Oh, there we go. The 3 stalkers going to chase this away. But it's like a really annoying fly if the fly had 10 million health and you swatted it, had to swat it like 50 times to get rid of it. So yeah, who knows? But there we go. The factory is going to just run away a little bit. And you probably should knock these rocks down, but he may not be too worried about it. But you really should be worried about this Terran army because, yeah, look at this. They got 1-1, 2-2 just about to finish, but Protoss play in pretty much the same spot. He's got 1-1, 2-2 about to finish. A little bit behind, but he must guess that MorroW knows about his High Templar because he is getting a robotics facility, robotics bay, or whatever the hell it's called as well, to get out some Colossus tech. So he's diversifying his build as much as he can. And too little too late, he's like, maybe I should take these rocks down, but the enemy is at the gates right here, sending in a small amount of forces, and yeah, getting a nice storm down on those guys. But some ghosts down here, and they were doing a whole bunch of snipes and EMPs and stuff like that, so really, really good job. And this massive ball here, going to try and do something, but they're not quite going to be able to get through there, and the Protoss player really needs to knock these rocks down, because yeah, he does not want those forces to come through again. But yeah, just these guys having their own little war there. A couple of Vikings coming out. Maybe they're thinking about Colossus, maybe they're just thinking about, I don't know, I'm cool, I'm a Viking. I really can't say, but yes, it does look like MorroW does have this guy in a pincer here, and he is getting his own 4th base out at the same time. So really, really good play here from MorroW so far in this series. Well, in this game anyway. He did lose the last game, but there we go. Those rocks getting knocked out. He just wants to completely destroy them, I guess, so that elfi can't knock those little guys the rest of the way down to crush his forces when they're in a bad spot. Here goes the scan. They're going to go High Templar hunting. He sees a few of them out there. But yeah, a couple of feedbacks on the ghosts, a couple of them dying. That is not good. You see at half of their energy, they will die if they get hit by a feedback. So good job by those High Templars. There's like caster wars or something going on here. That should actually be like an arcade game or a custom game or something. Caster wars, where you just have tons of casters just going nuts on each other. You'd have to have like an investor from the Zerg or something like that. Or maybe it'd just be High Templar versus Ghost, because these guys are designed to really mess each other up. It's like somebody said, alright, there's High Templars, we got to design somebody specifically to kill them, and then the Protoss said the same thing about the Ghosts. But yeah, 3-3 upgrades, and 3-3 nearly finished for MorroW, so he's really been pushing hard. He's even getting another command center out here. I gotta think this is a planetary, but it may be for an expansion as well. Although if it was for an expansion, he'd probably build it a little bit further back. What the freaking hell? He is going to be going macro crazy, man, with the amount of mules that he gets out of this, but I guess he had a ton of money, so he decided why the hell not. And both of these guys nearly maxed out, so definitely do not want to be banking up too much. And this factory is finally going to go down. I don't know if he wants to completely lose that though, because if he wants another starport, then he does need to have a factory somewhere. Yeah, so how many... So we have a look, he's got 2 starports, So if he loses that factory, he can't build any more starports, which would be bad. So it does look like he's going to lose it though. So yeah, not too good, but definitely not a game killer. Vikings doing a beautiful snipe off there, and here we go, the Protoss army moving in. This huge fleet of Vikings would love to get some Colossus, but the Storm's knocking the Vikings back. And here we go, got some EMP going on, a bunch of Storms coming down. The Ghosts are not doing the best job of sniping the High Templars, but it looks like they've finally gotten all of them. And here we go, just a massive amount of Terran forces. There were some really great Storms going down there, but it just wasn't enough to wipe out these guys. And yeah, the Protoss army just not good enough. So almost all of the Colossus getting taken out. And I mean, it's quite Marauder heavy, so Marauder's probably tanking a lot of those Storms. And I think, yeah, the High Templar, probably a lot of them got sniped before they can unleash the full amount of Storms that they had available. So I think after the first wave of Storms, probably like half of the High Templars got sniped out, and then the second wave was just not as effectual as it could have been. So yeah, there we go. And elfi's starting to look a little bit lost in the gas side. He needs tons of Colossus and tons of High Templar, but the gas income it's good. It's good, but he needs a shitload of gas, like a shitload. He really needs to get these guys mining. So there we go. That should be fine. A little bit better there, getting that 4th base down, but MorroW has a 5th base down as well. And I think MorroW has got it done here, man. He's doing such a good job. And the Storms are giving him a little bit of grief, but he's got the Ghost tech and he knows how to use his Ghosts. So yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to have a massive amount of problems. He's got a beautiful position to snipe those Colossus with the Vikings, and Elfi sees that, so he's pulling back away from that cliff. He wants to engage here a little bit, but I don't think any sort of area is going to give him the advantage unless he gets absolutely perfect Storms. But the Ghosts going in here, and I don't know if the High Templars have enough energy for feedback on the Ghosts and for Storms. Probably not. And here we go, beautiful snipes coming down, and the Protoss player just running for his life. He's pretty much lost at this point, I gotta say. He's getting out a lot of the high tech guys, but with the massive fleet of Vikings right here, I mean, they've even got 2 weapons. So MorroW just putting the herd on all over the place, and I think this is going to be it. I think he's just going to push in. I mean, the Ghosts are actually in the middle of the Protoss army, and they're just sniping everything. So really good job. The last Colossus are going to go down. Bunch of Archons, but they are going to all get wiped out. And yeah, really good job there. Elfi is going to give the GG, and MorroW pulling it back, taking it on to an ace match, and definitely showing that he is not a pushover with this very strong showing here in this game. Just doing an absolutely awesome job, getting every single counter that he needed, and just, yeah, I mean, just doing a really awesome job. So there we go. That is going to be game number 2, and we will be moving on to game number 3 right about now to see who wins this battle, who wins the next battle, sorry, and who goes on to the quarterfinal to face off against Stardust or Huck. And we will see very soon who that's going to be. So this has been xhairymuppet, and I hope you enjoyed this game. I'll catch you guys later.